By now you know the deal. They are calling this the biggest social media meltdown in YouTube history. 2.3 million subs have gone out the window for James Charles, and Tati Westbrook, well, she's seen a remarkable increase, gaining 3 million subscribers, now closing a sub gap of only 4.6 million. Now in this video, we ain't gonna be talking about Tati, because she's clearly already taken home a W, seeing a huge spike in followers, which will likely translate into some sales for her vitamin brand. Instead, we're going to be talking about another beauty community legend, because the tea in this one, it's just too piping hot.
Life has a really funny way of doing things sometimes, you guys, doesn't it? The phoenix always rises out of the ashes.
Now I feel I might be a little late to the party on this one. I've also been a little torn personally about getting in on this YouTube drama scene. Now if you're following me on Twitter, I was enjoying my time off camera, away from the studio over the weekend, and I expressed how these videos can sometimes make me feel bad. Now generally we try and lift up and celebrate people's rise to fame, and it's never cool seeing someone lose their career or their livelihood. To be fair, I can understand that, well, James Charles is probably going through hell. I mean, he's only 19 years old, and a lot of eyes are on him now more than ever. I also saw that PewDiePie, he came to James Charles' defense.
It doesn't seem impossible that this was just a mistake. You know, it seems like the kind of thing where they could just call each other and resolve this.
Then even PewDiePie, he got roasted for his remarks on this one, with people saying that he made an oopsie. Yeah, you just can't win on the internet and please everyone all at once. That's why in these versus videos, will I let you have your say in the final round. What's going on, guys? It's your boy Michael McCrudden coming back at you with another versus video. Now in our last one versus Pikachu and Sonic, 74% of you put your money behind Pikachu. And then 25% of you went for Sonic, and there was a 1% error. Anyway, I feel like today's versus is gonna be more of a landslide. Just kind of guessing. Anyways, we need your suggestions on who we do next in our series here on Versus and Before They're Famous. How about one on Tati Westbrook? I can get that done. Anyways, let's get into this Versus video. Round one, fight! Alright, for round one, let's take a look at the numbers, which in today's day and age, well, it means clout. Now, James Charles' social blade was once sitting at a glorious 16 million subscribers. That is until Tati hit upload. Now at the time of this recording, he has lost 2.3 million subs, parking him at 13.8. And the subs, well, they continue to drop. But the bad press, it hasn't hurt James Charles' views, with him clocking in 20 million views each and every day following the drama. That could be like 40,000 bucks. Jeffree has also seen some massive growth this week with a couple 100,000 new subscribers, adding to his total of 14.8 million subs. Now it's shocking to see that he was only at 5 million subscribers when I did his Before They're Famous, and that was under 2 years ago.
If I cared what anyone thought about me, I would not look like this or have a career, so.
Before Jeffree Star would clock in over 5 million subscribers on YouTube, over 1 million on Twitter, and another 5 million on Instagram, his numbers on Twitter today are 4.5 million and another 12.7 million on Instagram at the time of this recording. James Charles' Instagram is sitting at 15.3 million followers and 3.6 million over on Twitter. Now James, he also lost some pretty high profile endorsements. We're talking Kylie and Kim Kardashian. Yeah, those are the type of people you'll want to kind of have following you. Now other A-listers, they include Demi Lovato, Ariana Grande, Shawn Mendes, Miley Cyrus, Shane Dawson. They all hit unfollow. LA's a tough scene.
Today's sister shout out goes out to anyone who is bleeding subscribers and has a red social blade. We feel really sorry for them, and we wish you the best.
Now if we were comparing these figures just last week, well, James Charles, he would easily have won this round, but today the numbers, they're in the favor of Jeffree Star, who scored some bonus points jumping in on this drama because, well, it was just too hot to ignore.
Life has a really funny way of doing things sometimes, you guys.
Round two, fight! Alright, for round two, we're gonna talk about who has accomplished more. Okay, this is a tough one. Now, both makeup gurus are killing the game, and they're bulking up some serious bank. Now, Jeffree is no spring chicken, with an internet career that's been ongoing for over a decade. Now today he is the 5th highest paid YouTube star on the planet, having earned $18 million in 2018 alone. Now his self-titled makeup line, Jeffree Star Cosmetics, well, it has an annual gross revenue north of $100 million. He doesn't get to keep all that, he's got, some people to pay. Still, that's bank. I also can't confirm that, that's just what he said to Shane Dawson. His company's private. We just know there's a lot of money going around. And if you've checked out his The Rich Life video, well, you know he's doing very well for himself. Now, his various makeup products, they're available for purchase online, and he's starting to get into some stores, and he recently did an opening up in Michigan. So a bunch of kids showed up.
It was crazy. There was so many people at the mall, you guys. Thousands and thousands of you showed up to celebrate the launch of the Morphe store opening.
Now, James Charles, he is no slouch by comparison. Now, just 19 years old, his net worth is estimated to be $12 million. He's also booked plenty of work promoting brands and being the first male cover girl. Is that, you know what I mean? He's also the first influencer to be invited to the Met Gala. It's a big deal. Now, his makeup palette, it's been the hottest ticket online, and it's sold out in record time the world over. And then when he goes to the mall, well, it's next level. Alright, time for a true story. Now, I met James Charles at an event in like 2017, and I just looked at him and was like, who's this lost little boy? My buddy, he took a selfie with him. He's like, this kid's so huge. I didn't understand what the big deal was. But look at him now! Now, this round, it can easily go in either direction, but when you think about how young James Charles is and the fact that he's sitting on more followers, or he was, you know, a couple weeks ago, well, it goes to show you that he's done a lot with his few years in the spotlight. So to make things even, I'm gonna let him win this round. Round 3, fight! Alright, for round 3, we're gonna talk about the controversy. Now, both of these fine gentlemen, they found themselves in a bit of controversy over the years, with Jeffree Star not being afraid to go after anyone or anything. Now, he shared his thoughts on social media against the Kardashians, which is, well, it's pretty ballsy, particularly taking aim at Kylie's makeup line. Now, he's beefed with Laura Lee and Kat Von D publicly, but the biggest controversy Jeffree Star has faced was when some old comments deemed racist, well, they were brought back to the forefront. And we're talking tweets from 2005. When the backlash reached the boiling point, well, Jeffree released an apology video titled Racism, and this has since been viewed 4.7 million times.
The person that said those horrible, vile things, that person was just angry at the world, seeking attention. I loved the shock value, and I didn't know any better.
Now, it's funny because these racist remarks, they stem from posts made back when Jeffree was 18 years old, which is a year younger than James is now, but also around the same time when James Charles got himself in some controversy for tweeting about Africa having Ebola. At the heart of the James Charles scandal, beyond him portraying his, mother mentor Tati, also charging $500 for some VIP tickets, well, James Charles' biggest controversy is him being sexually aggressive in his desire to turn straight men gay or bi. Tati, she had this to say.
He said some things telling me about a situation that happened in Seattle at my birthday, and it literally made me want to vomit. Oh my God, you tried to trick a straight man into thinking he's gay yet again, and somehow you're the victim.
Now, with these revelations, there has been plenty of supporting documentation found online that as well since surfaced.
I got a speeding ticket one time because I left school early to go pick up a straight guy that went to another school that I knew was on the DL to hook up with him.
You have an issue with straight boys.
I do.
You need
It's
to
really
work it
bad.
out.
I'm working on it, girl.
You have to be able to find a masculine gay guy.
I mean, there are a million of them, but there's no challenge in that.
That's never gonna end in a relationship.
Well, not with that attitude, it won't.
The accusations that allege that James is a sexual predator who specifically and purposely targets straight men, well, it isn't flying. And his apology video, well, it seems to have missed the mark. It's got 2.3 million dislikes.
Boys have been a topic that I've talked a lot about. I've been involved with a lot of very unique and strange situations that have left people confused or upset, and I've learned the hard way about ways that I can interact with boys that I'm interested in, and also ones that I should or shouldn't be talking to.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say he hasn't put this one to bed just yet. Now, as we do here on Versus, I'm gonna let you guys decide who you wanna put your support behind via the poll above my head. My name, of course, is Michael McCrudden, and we've been bringing you more and more Versus. Some of the ones we've done on rappers, like NBA Youngboy versus, who was it? NLE Choppa? That went huge. Also, Lil Baby DaBaby also went huge. So I'm excited to see how this one does. I don't feel like I have a bunch of beauty community followers here on this channel. I even tried to dye my hair for you people, but they probably were like, that's definitely a reason to never subscribe. You know what I mean? It's looking skunky. It's not. Anyway, I'll see you guys in another video. Okay. Boom!